It's week 4 of the National Football League. And we're going to look at J.J. McCarthy. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Bengals and the Steelers on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 17 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
Oh, it's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner. Well, this defense went over the 49ers last week.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got the first down and more.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Here's McCarthy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Now McCarthy.
And his throw here is incomplete.
The Bengals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And quickly they get to the line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy.
Flush to his right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
2nd and 6 from the 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy.
And he's got it.
And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
To the air again, McCarthy.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
McCarthy off the play fake.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another to call it right now. No field goal here.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Down to the 42, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Let's go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
McPherson's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. McCarthy operating from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. DJ Moore, 42 yards. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. It's caught by Randall. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Back to throw now on first down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10. Let's go now. Alert! Alert!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They go play action here on first down. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. So we are at halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Steelers 13.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On play action, now McCarthy.
Pressure comes and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now back to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They'll drop to throw.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. He's got room to roam.
And finally wrestled down at the 11. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here's McCarthy. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now McCarthy. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
McCarthy going to throw again.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
And he's got his big tight end here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing is McCarthy.
Touchdown, Bengals. From 10 yards out.
And the Bengals have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. But CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next
ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Extra point attempt to come here. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Robinson with another carry. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Powerful running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson.
Muzzle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
McPherson's kick is good.
And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. This is 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Point after try forthcoming. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be
8 seconds to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On play action, they'll throw.
That is caught.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Bengals, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.